We gathered 6 people from a finance expert to a neobank skeptic to break down the future of banking, find out what neobanks are, who should use them, and if the days of physical branches are truly numbered. Hello and welcome to the future of finance. Look around you. You rarely carry cash and you probably tap your phone to pay for coffee. But what about your bank? Will we stop going for physical branches soon? So to answer that, we need to talk about neobanks. I've got a panel of 5 experts and users here to help me break it down.
Simply put, neobanks are banks that live entirely on your phone. No brick and mortar buildings, no fancy lobbies, just sleek and powerful apps. Think of them as the digital native children of traditional banks.
So the key takeaway is digital only, but what do they offer?
The biggest draw is often the money savings. Traditional banks have massive overheads, rent, utilities, staff for hundreds of branches. Neobanks don't. They can pass those savings on to you. That means they offer higher interest rates on savings accounts and significantly lower monthly maintenance fees. It's banking that's fundamentally cheaper to run.
Exactly. I switched because my old bank was charging me every month for a basic checking account. With my new bank, the app is free, the transfers are instant, and I can actually check my balance without being judged by its stern tenor.
So, convenience and a lower charge are huge selling points. But skeptic, I know you have some reservations.
My reservation is simple. Where is the safety? If my account gets locked or have a massive fraud issue, I'm not talking to a building and talk to a human being. Not wait for an email response or a bot check.
That's a very concern. But the safety is often identical. Many neobanks are not banks themselves. They partner with established government-regulated banks to hold the money. This means your money is usually insured up to the same limit as any big bank. The security is in the regulation, not the building.
I agree with the skeptic. I use my neobank for everyday funding, but for my mortgage and license, I kept those at my traditional bank. I still feel better having more women I can meet to discuss a major loan.
So, we are seeing a split. Neobanks for quick, daily needs and maybe a traditional banks for complex and big ticket items. So, money expert, the big question, will we stop going for a physical branches soon? Yes or no?
I'll say no, not soon. But the branch should become obsolete for the majority of transactions. It's a transition, not a sudden death. The days of going to a branch to simply transfer money are over.
Think of it like streaming. You can still buy a DVD, but most people prefer Netflix. Neobanks are the Netflix of banking. They offer convenience and instant access. This is what the modern user will use most.
And while I appreciate the tech, the market will decide. Until neobanks can easily handle large cash deposits and notary services without forcing you to use an ATM or a third party, the traditional bank still holds value.
It sounds like we are headed towards a hybrid future. The traditional banks are stealing the best ideas from neobanks, improving their apps, and neobanks might have to introduce limited physical points eventually, perhaps shared community hubs. The bottom line is, neobanks are changing how we manage money, and they are definitely a big reason why branch visits are becoming rarer. Now, we want you to hear from you.
What news? Are you team Neo or team Branch?
Let us know in the comments below. If you like this breakdown, smash out the like button and subscribe for more in-depth discussion in the future of money. Subscribe, fellows.
Subscribe.